This is in addition to my last video, but also like separate. So I went to church on Sunday. Saturday was the night that I went out again. One of my friends had a show and I ran into her for a second time. Anyways, the sermon on Sunday was kind of like about conviction, or at least part of it was. And they were saying like, you know, you feel conviction or you grieve when you sin, but are you grieving for those around you who are sinning and who are falling short of the glory of God, knowing that they might be making these mistakes and won't be able to go into the kingdom of God with you? And so that night that I saw her, the night before, at one point after she approached me, I was like, I need to talk to you. And she's like, what? I was like, you're going to think that I'm just dumb and I'm crazy. I was like, but I really need to talk to you. I need you to really hear me and take me seriously. She's like, I hear you. I'm taking you seriously. And I was like, I really want you to think about what you're doing. I was like, I really want you to like live right and live for Jesus, because I love you and I don't want to go to heaven without you. Like, I want you to be there. And she's like, oh, I believe in Jesus and I'm going to be there. It's fine. And it made me sad. It made me super sad. Because, like, first of all, who am I? I'm literally in a bar where everybody's drinking, where I had a drink in Red Bull, where nobody else, probably in the whole bar, is talking about Jesus. And here I am talking to this person who used to be my best friend, who literally not only broke my heart, but like I lost so many friends through my husband's bullshit that were just like, you know, this is a lot. I've got to keep myself and my family separate from this. I just can't handle it anymore. That she's like really the only person that I had to talk to. And then when I lost her, I was just like, I talked to her about everything. I didn't have another friend that I talked to about everything. And so apart from my ex, I don't really even care about that. Like, you were my friend. Well, you could have done what you did with my ex in a different way, you know, not been so secretive about it. But somebody who hurt me as deeply as what she did, and I'm like, I just want you to think about Jesus. I want you to take him seriously and really think about the choices that you're making, because I want you to go to heaven with me. You've hurt me and I'm mad at you and I hate you in a way, but I just don't think that you understand what hell is going to be, and I don't think that you deserve to go there. They're going to kick me out of the bar. They're like, what are you talking about Jesus here for? But I mean, really, I was. And I really wish, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I'm going to say it to you, and like, you're going to sit down and you're like, you know what? You're right. What can I do? I don't know if she heard me. You know, she was messed up. She might even remember me saying any of that. But have I ever talked about Jesus in the bar to anybody else? No. Absolutely not. The first time I saw her, that week that I saw her, me and my friend went to, when we got to the bar, we didn't get out of the car at first. This was like before I saw her the first time. And me and my coworker were just sitting there talking, and we're talking about Jesus. And she stops and she goes, are you okay? Like, should we go in? And I was like, no, I could talk about this forever. Like, we're just talking about like how we feel like God's moving in our life, and you know, this, that, and the other, and feels like he's giving us signs for this, that, and the other. That's like what we were talking about. And she was like, I'm so sorry, do you want to go inside? I'm like, no, literally, we can talk about this forever. We were literally probably out in her car at least 20 or 30 minutes before we went into the bar talking about Jesus. I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am. I love who I am. I love that I'm bold enough to be like, hey, stop acting an ass. Let's go to heaven together. Because in hell, you're going to be so alone. You're going to be alone. You're going to have no food. You're going to have no water. You're going to have no sleep. There's going to be nothing that's feeding life into you, and that just doesn't sound fun. So, yeah, I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am, but I think that, for the first time, me not knowing who I am is, like, probably, like, a really good thing.